Hey, beautiful people. Hola, mi gente. What's up? Que bola? A bitch is back. I'm going to be doing a card of the day, a focus of intention for the next 24 to 96 hours is directed by spirit, universe, or whatever higher power you call upon. My job is not push a belief system on you. My job is teach you how to believe in yourself and you connect whatever you want because that's none of my fucking business. With that being said, this is not a reading. A reading is an intimate discussion between you and a spiritual advisor of your choice, hopefully led by your intuition. As I always say, your intuition is your superpower. Everyone's born with intuition and empathy. Not everyone listens to their intuition and empathy as you can see the state of the world. With that being said, it is 11/11 for those of you United States who celebrate this. Happy Veterans Day. I am a female veteran. I served during the Gulf War. So again, I applaud all of those veterans who are still with us and who have served their country. Memorial Day is the day where we honor those who have fallen in service to this country. Just because I serve this country's military does not mean I align with the politics. Get it? Got it? Good. And if this doesn't fly, let this shit motherfucking fly because I'm not for everyone. Everyone's not for me. Get it? Got it? Good. Because I just don't know why I'm receiving emails. Well, my assistant let me know that I'm receiving emails that people don't like my energetic postings. Have you not seen my name? It says Readings by Vida. So let's get into this. I've been doing this work since I was 14 years old. I'm going to be 51 years old in December. And I've been doing this work for over 35 plus years under the guidance and tutelage of my grandmother and now my ancestors and my elders. I am an ancestral and rituals practitioner first and foremost. I am a spiritualist. Yes, I'm initiated in different cultures in Wicca and paganism, Druidism, hypnotherapy. I am certified life coach, soul coach. You name it, I've done it. I'm an ordained minister. We can keep going. I'm initiated in African traditional religions, Ifa, La Regla de Ocha, which is the Afro-Cuban religion. We can keep going, but at the end of the day, my job is not push my belief system onto you. Do you guys not hear what I say every day when I do these cards of the day? So when you're sending me an email about that you don't align with my energetic principles, that don't follow me, block me, delete me, I don't give a fuck. If something inside of me has triggered you so bad in regards to an 11/11 post, I posted an 11/11 report. If you align to that numerology, and I literally say, if you don't align, let this shit motherfucking fly. If you do not align to this ideology, keep scrolling. The fact that you had to stop your day and send me an email says more about you than about me. So what is triggering you? And I'm not saying that you shouldn't have an opinion, but what I post on my page is for me and mine, and people keep asking me like, oh, you do what you do for community. You're absolutely right, but I do it for me first. That's the basis of all my programs. Love thyself, love and know thyself, and the Soulful Mastery Entrepreneur Program. I do shit for me first because I love the fuck out of me. And even though there's times that I don't even like seeing things from my past because healing is linear and shit from your fucking past will literally come up in your face and smack you around like this. Yeah, that shit still happens to us. We've been doing this work for a long time. The healing never stops. But it does take breaks. FYI. Does not mean that we gonna keep doing shit to suppress community and to do what community wants. Because I feel if I'm not being authentic with myself, I'm suppressing my community. Basically meaning that if I'm only telling you that you guys can only do what it is that I say you do, I'm suppressing you and you guys shouldn't be following me. Man, listen, I've even taught my children. I taught my son who's 27 years old. He'll tell you, he even tells the little siblings that he got. He like, mama said, trust no one, even if that means don't trust her. That includes all of you. Trust what I always tell you guys, follow your intuition working with any spiritual advisor. Even that means you do not work with me, if you do not fuck with me, if you do not align with me, and if you don't like it, my shirt is giving, even though it's mirror says praying for all you hoes. So if you have a problem with what I'm posting, maybe that I am not the content creator, because that's what we call it these days, content creator for you. Fuck that. I'm not a content creator. I'm a spiritual advisor. My message has never changed. Pray, meditate, follow your intuition. Love the fuck out of yourself first. That's always been my mission. That's always been my message. I'm an elder for some, and elders for not. I have clients who turned into godchildren and godchildren who turned back into clients who aligned that I wasn't the elder for them. That's all good. It's all gravy, baby. It's all gravy, baby. So please figure out why I've triggered you in such a way that you have to send me an email about what I'm posting. Don't they say for social media and all platforms for entertainment purposes only? With that being said, the Almighty Pineapple LLC is trademarked, copyrighted, and registered with 3 different classifications with the United States Trademark and Patents Office. Any duplication of my content without my permission is subject to legal recourse as guided by my legal team. I find it hilarious that the fine print always says, for entertainment purposes only, but then these so-called said social media platforms allow us to have our businesses on here, which is basically our bread and butter. So is it for entertainment purposes only, or is it okay only when you guys get a portion of my check? I said what I said. I'm already shadow banned on Instagram. I might be shadow banned on TikTok next, or on YouTube. It is what it is. I'm going to speak my truth. I'm not going to change my fucking truth. So, if any of you in my communities do not align with me, it is okay. I'm not going to sit there and ask you why. Maybe your time with me is no longer valid, and that's okay too. So there's that. So let's get to the card of the day. That was quick, but it didn't flip. The card of the day is coming from the Beloved Dead Oracle deck. What do we need for the card of the day? What do we need for 1111 for those who align to this vibration of numerology? If you guys align to numerology, and you feel like manifesting, you guys definitely can do it today. There's an additional layer of alignment for 1111. But let me just say this. You can have the same type of alignment, same type of intention, same kind of power, and sometimes even more on 1112 than on 1111. I'm just saying that because some people always think you have to do things in a specific way to get a specific result. But sometimes your intention is all that's needed, and that's key. As long as you have faith in yourself and a higher power, I don't care what that is. The card of the day is called Perfection. That's a doozy. You'll see. Alrighty, perfection. What's that? Spilled milk? Really? Who's to blame? Figures. You're right, though. There's no point crying or denying at this point, because the punishing and hysterical spirit of perfection is sending 2 highly trained canine teams and a savage district attorney. There's going to be a congressional hearing, followed by an investigation yielding testimony, evidence, and judgment that will blow this egregious mistake wide open. And for the record and posterity, for your own good, the imprint of perfection is loud and clear. Don't make mistakes. Don't disappoint. Do more. Try harder. Something clearly must be wrong with you if you can't perform to an unreasonable standard of excellence from this human society. According to the experts, there are 3 kinds of perfectionism. You can take on a personal mission to be perfect. You impose your crazy standards on others, or you think others expect these unrealistic things from you. It's the triad cycle of abuse with a bell, basket, and streamers. It's good to be motivated and set high standards for yourself. You can tell if your expectations are unreasonable because they'll aspire to fulfilling this childhood prediction that you will fail. And if you've ever worked with me before, you're always going to hear me say that I need y'all to fail. You can't have success without failure. Of course, depending on the context, perfection denotes just that everything is perfect. The message associated with this card is that every little thing is just right. You couldn't have done more. You did the right thing. Stop being so hard on yourself. So even though the things might not look perfectly according to your attached outcome, linked to your brain, psyche, mental, or ego, doesn't mean you did anything wrong. Why are you striving so hard to please people in a patriarchal colonized society was never meant to see you in the first place? Damn, that was a punch to the gut. So I'm saying though, follow through with your faith, follow through with what makes you happy, follow through with what aligns you to your truth. Stop thinking everything has to be perfect. There's no such thing as perfection in the human spectrum. Even if I think something is perfect, somebody else, in a human opinion, is going to state that it's not so. That is okay. So love yourself. Love the fuck out of yourself first and foremost. Stop bending over backwards, sacrificing your dreams, your goals, your aspirations for everybody else. Stop aligning to relationships that do not suit you. Stop aligning to behaviors that do not benefit you or your family. Start living your truth and walking in that path. If you'd like to work with me, I'd love to have you. But as always, please follow your intuition. Working with any spiritual advisor, that means you do not work with me. Love you. Have a great day.